Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're going to make some beats today on my brand new Ableton Push. I thought I would make some beats with it. I'm thinking Playboi Carti. I've been listening to his music lately and still feel awkward in front of the camera. Still don't know what to say. I'm still working on that. We all start somewhere, so I hope my camera presence will improve as we go. But yeah, let's just make some Playboi Carti music. Let's get it, I guess. If you want to learn something, you should probably watch some producers that actually know what they're doing. Let's fucking listen to his music. Just to get an idea what we are working with here today. So most of the sound selection I was able to hear is basically very synthetic sounding, very electronic, very synthesizer-y. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go to synth pad and we're just going to click around and try to find something that fits that vibe. Honestly, over-explaining music doesn't help anyone. I feel like just kind of clicking around and picking something that feels good. That's just the way to go. That's actually pretty decent. So it's a Juno. So this sound already sounds kind of like Playboi Carti, but to me, it sounds more like an add-on sound, like some counter melody stuff. So I still want to find a different sound for our like main kind of melody, and then we're probably going to add this one later. Bro, this might actually be perfect. Oh my god, bro. I'm getting so lucky right now. Let's just record something simple. Yeah, it's decent. Alright, so now let me add some counter melody to it. Actually, the synthesizer glides up, so if I play two notes at the same time, it glides up. So let me use that to my advantage and add some cool counter melody to it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get it. So you basically want to make it sound bad, but bad in a good way. You know, you want it to be like very disrespectful. That's basically Playboi Carti in a nutshell. You see how I have those like notes that are like very close together? This just gives it more like tension. You know what I mean? It's really not complex. Just follow your intuition. It's going to sound decent. Hopefully, we're gonna see how it sounds in the end. I'm going to leave those like little imperfections in because I feel like they're cool. I'm going to copy this over and I'm going to delete the thing that I just created. Just so we have like two sections. This is going to be like our like intro thing and then it drops into this section. I guess let's just try it out. Honestly, when it comes to music, most of it is just kind of trial and error. I guess that's good enough. I'm sweating like crazy in here. It's so hot outside because all of the heat that I'm creating. Alright, so what else can we add? Remember the sound that we found in the beginning? I guess we could just kind of add it as a counter melody. Honestly, I don't want to overcomplicate it. We may add another sound to it, but let's just try it out. I don't know. I don't want to add too much. So yeah, with those kinds of beats, it's like less is more. Let's just add In Memoriam 2. I don't give a shit. For those unknowing producers who don't know, In Memoriam 2 is like a very overused sound. But if I'm being honest, no one gives a shit. Like the people that are going to listen to your music, they don't care what sounds you use. And I bet Playboi Carti doesn't care either. The classic, the forbidden sound. Nah, it doesn't work. Let's find something else. Yeah, so let's add this sound to it. Sounds pretty cool, so let's go. So I want to pan this main melody that we created from left to right, and I'm using the auto pan basic stock plugin in Ableton. I feel like for stuff like that I don't need to spend a bunch of money on like Shaperbox or whatever. Even though Shaperbox is cool, I don't know, let me know, should I get Shaperbox? I see so many producers use it, but I feel like, I don't know, spending so much money for like shit that I can just use with like stock plugins in Ableton. I don't know, let me know. We're going to pan that bitch from left to right and hopefully it sounds sick. And I'm not even using my Ableton push. Spend all this money on it. Yeah, I'm not even fucking using it, bro. I don't know. I still need to get used to it. That's my excuse. Still need to get used to it. I guess that's it. I don't want to overcomplicate it. It's so easy to just go overboard and add more and more, but like a little rule of thumb, bro, I can't speak English. A little rule of thumb for me is to just have like 3 melodic elements, max. Not more. Like we got our main melody, we got our like little counter thing, and then we got this like little ass accent, like spiciness sprinkled over it. And to me, that's all I need. Like if I add more, it's going to sound bad, probably, right? And I feel like that's like a problem that like so many producers have, and I still have, where we just kind of like overproduce for no reason. And from the artist perspective, they're trying to rap over the beat, and it's like a billion sounds left to right, and it just sounds ass, you know what I mean? So I have to like hold myself back. I would like to add a little bit more stuff, but yeah, I hold myself back, and we're going to resample all of it and then flip it as a sample. Let me just kind of get the mix right before we do that. Anyways, I guess it's good enough. So let me just record it in. I'm going to create a new audio track and like resample. And now we got everything that we just created as a sample in one audio file. It still sounds pretty rough, so if I would make like a real beat out of it, I would probably add some reverb and some, you know, delay, especially delay on this sound here. I feel like for making the beat, I just want to get my idea out of my head as quickly as possible, and then if I like what I created, I just kind of go back and start to like refine everything, you know, add like more details to it. It's almost like creating like a sculpture, right? You start like with like the raw kind of stone or whatever it is, and then over time you add more and more details until you have like your chiseled fucking Greek god that you just miceled out of like stone, you know what I mean? That's basically what we're trying to do here. Then we get the sample, so I want to chop it up on my Ableton push. Now I'm actually going to fucking use this thing for once. Anyways, I want to pitch it a little bit. Let's pitch it down, maybe. Let's just play around with it. Trying to channel my inner Playboi Carti. I think I'm going to keep it at its original pitch, because I feel like it already sounds nice. So let's just kind of see if we can like chop it up, make it sound even more juicy. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with the Ableton push. I guess we were just going to keep the sample as is, because I feel like pitching it doesn't make it sound better, chopping it up doesn't make it sound better. So I guess we're just going to keep it, bro. Maybe we can reverse like certain parts of it. That could actually be pretty cool. Let me just freeze them, which just basically means we're going to turn them into audio files. Then we can like manipulate them much better. So now that they're audio, we can like reverse certain parts of it and kind of like chop them up in the playlist. Make them sound weird. Let's just reverse this part, see how that sounds. Reverse. Yeah, that's fire. I just don't want them to sound like I used some like generic preset from Omnisphere, which I basically did. I always like to kind of mess with this stuff, make it sound more unique. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around with audio. That's all I care about. So now it's time for some drums. The fun part. When it comes to Playboi Carti drums, you just also want to keep it simple. 2 weeks into producing trap drums, slap them on there. But you also want to make it weird. You want to keep it simple, but you want to add like a little bit of edge to it. We're just going to load up some drums, and maybe we're going to add some creative effects, or just like some like weird creative shit, you know? We're going to add some distortion to it later, so it's going to get a little bit more disrespectful. Okay, here we go. And I always like to overlay my bass notes with my melody notes, just to kind of see if the bass fits the melody that I played. And it doesn't have to like be perfect. You see like here that the notes, they don't align. So technically, you know, if I be like a music theory snob, I'd be moving it up. But because I feel like it just sounds better down here, I just leave it there. Because, you know, whatever sounds good is right. You basically just want to add your basic trap drums, and then you can kind of spice it up with like some little like accent sounds. So I don't want to do too much, so I guess I want to add like one more sound, like one more little like snare or whatever. Let's just overdo it a little bit here. Traveling back in time to 2015. Anyways, I'm fucking tired and I'm sweating like crazy. It's so hot in here. I guess that's the beat. Let me know in the comments below if you liked the video. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still new to the YouTube. I'm trying to figure this out if that's like the right thing for me, but the videos are definitely going to improve the lighting situation, my camera presence, and I'm just going to get better at it. I'm going to be less awkward, hopefully, if that's even possible. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Make sure to like and subscribe and all of that. I guess I don't really have any drum kit that I could sell you or anything like that. No Dollar Shave Club ad or whatever it is that YouTubers try to sell you. No Skillshare. I would just appreciate if you stick around if you got some value from the video. Make sure to hit that like button for me, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.